During our Farm Basics time today, we're going to talk about prevent plant insurance and exactly what that is.
You know, if I was an insurance company, Brian, and I was going to give insurance to a farmer, probably the thing I'd be happiest to give them would be prevent plant insurance, because I know farmers. They want to plant every acre of every field.
All right, so just to explain what this is exactly, and unfortunately why we have to deal with this year, back when Darren and I were growing up, there was no insurance that a farmer could buy if Mother Nature prevented him from planting his field. Well, today there is. It's called prevent plant insurance. Well, what that basically is if the farmer is not allowed to plant his crop during a certain time window. So in our area, for example, the farmer had all the way up until May 25th for full crop insurance. If he didn't get his corn planted by May 25th because it kept raining and raining and raining and raining, he'd never get in the field, well, then the farmer can collect a payment. Now that payment isn't going to be phenomenal. It's not like this deal where the guy's making tons of money or anything else, but at least it should be enough money for that farmer to cover his costs this year.
That's obviously not the way a farmer wants to cover his costs. He'd like to do it by raising that crop. But it's one of those decisions as we get later into the season that farmers would look at. And that May 25th date came up, Brian, there were still a lot of farmers in our area planting corn because they said, look, I need the corn for feed for my livestock. I need the corn to cover some contracts I may already have at the grain elevator in town. I also may just want to get the corn out in the field because I think it's the best thing for the ground to raise a crop. So farmers, for a lot of reasons, they aren't just sitting there waiting for, oh man, if we can get to May 25th, I'm not going to have to plant. Farmers are better off for many reasons to put a crop in the ground.
Well, one of the things too, when the farmer starts thinking, oh, maybe I should take prevent plant insurance, you may be saying, well, wait a second here. How does the insurance company know that farmer can't plant? Look, if that farmer is the only one in his whole area that is saying, yeah, I can't plant because it's too wet, then that farmer's probably going to get investigated and he might not even be able to collect on that insurance. But what happened this year in 2019 is there were literally tens of millions of acres all across the United States that were heavily hit by rainfall. We had so much rain that all these acres were just left there laying idle for a tremendously long time. And the problem with all that is when the farmer says, okay, I want to go, I want to plant, if the farmer tries to plant and it's too muddy, then they're going to get stuck in the field. They're going to have problems with that stand or the seed ever coming out of the ground. So farmers simply can't do that. Well, with the insurance companies looking at this year is they say, all right, if everybody in this whole area is having problems, then all right, we're just going to go ahead and allow that.
You know, the other choice that a farmer has is, let's say he was holding out till May 25th trying to plant corn. Of course he could plant a different crop. And that's what happened on many acres across the country this year. Farmers said, ooh, it's getting a little bit late for me to plant corn. I'm nervous. It's not going to make it to maturity before my normal frost date in the fall. I might switch to another crop that could mature a little quicker. And that may have been soybeans for some farmers. It may have been other crops too.
But if they
just depends on the area.
Yeah, and if they switch to another crop, they're not going to get prevent plant insurance. But we wanted to talk about this just a little bit today because as a non-farmer, you may have heard about farmers collecting money from the government or something on acres they didn't farm. Well, what it actually is prevent plant insurance that farmers have to pay for. Yes, there may be part of that that's government subsidized, but primarily it's the farmer spent money to buy insurance in advance, and if the farmer was not able to plant, the farmer would collect some money, but it's not this enormous payment where the guy is getting a crazy amount of dollars. He's getting usually enough money to cover his costs, and that's about it.
Whether a farmer gets a crop in the ground or he doesn't, the weed of the week is still going to pop up out there and needs to be controlled. We'll show you how to do that coming up later in the show.